Hi, it's Bernie Gobach, and I'm reading the work of Maeve McElwee. She is the Director of Employer Relations in IBEC. And she writes in the Sunday Business Post on the 15th of July about globalization, rapid digitization, and changing lifestyles, and what they mean in terms of jobs and careers. Basically, it's big. Job transformation is what happens. And the pace of change is accelerating, which basically means lots of risk out there. Typical worker used to be someone on a production line or a salaried worker in an office. This will not be the case into the future. Maeve McElwee writes, the needs of business and the requirements individuals must step up to are shifting, and so are career paths. More than 60% of children today will work in jobs that don't exist currently. I've got 2 kids that's going to affect. Estimates suggest that students currently in the education system will have held an average of 10 to 12 jobs before they reach the age of 38. We encourage our best students go into a job, spend about 2, maybe 3 years there, pivot out, try to get a 10 to 15% wage increase when you go to the follow-on job. This leads into a really interesting world of work. It's very exciting, but also less predictable. New jobs, well, we don't actually know now what they might look like. New jobs, we don't actually know if our education and social protection system is ready. And it gives rise to a major question that IBEC is arising into the common space of Twitter. How should organizations, government, and individuals respond to these trends? Because they're going to fundamentally affect the quality of our jobs and our lives into the future. We need to prosper, but to prosper, maybe we should start by reading IBEC's Smarter World campaign. It looks at what's changing and sets out an ambitious vision for what the Irish economy should do. Crucially, the document identifies what action we need to take now if we're able to reap the rewards and avoid the pitfalls later. IBEC's recommending that public policy should focus on investing in an individual's employability rather than maintaining roles that will eventually become redundant. IBEC's recommending that government should prioritize an inclusive and lifelong approach to skills development. And here's what they look at. They said, look, you need to invest in skills and employability. You need to ensure there's a spotlight on flexibility at all life phases. You need to have a dynamic labor market and smoother career transitions in that marketplace. Here's the big deal. Ireland's lifelong learning rate is less than half the benchmark set by the EU and significantly below what is required by a knowledge-based economy. The ability of an individual to fulfill their career potential depends on attributes and skills that are developed at an early stage in the education system. Yeah, these kind of skills, flexibility, resilience, and an appetite for learning. You got to ingrain them in how you teach in basic school, secondary school, and in college. That is a call to action for me, a third-level lecturer. Curriculum reform and career guidance, you have to have those so that the subjects reflect the changing world around us, and we need to improve professional development offered to teachers. Hey, we should do that. Hard to do it because you get teaching council to agree that, yep, here's the way you're going to do that. The IBEC report's called Future Ready, Improving Graduate Employability Skills. It calls for a lot of investment in education, additional support for academic staff, a uniform approach to work experience and placements, and a greater involvement of business in curriculum design and delivery. I don't agree with all those. But I do agree that they have the facts. So IBEC has found that employers are generally satisfied with graduates' range of skills, but less than 45% are satisfied with graduates' entrepreneurial and business acumen skills. Something I got to kick into higher level performance. I need to get all our guys aware of what they do, what they write, what they produce, how that can be monetized, and how it actually has a significant call to action on the back of the creative content that they make. Yeah, and I'm also looking at employers because we have a work placement program. Employers need to provide work placements and work-related projects, engage with students in the classroom, and help with career clinics. So, if you haven't read it, perhaps you should. It's made by IBEC, thanks to the Irish Business Employers Confederation, IBEC, IBEC.ie. Have a look at the Smarter Work documentation. The report is actually called Future Ready, Improving Graduate Employability Skills. I'm Bernie. You're listening to an EdTech topic. If you want to catch more of what I'm about, check out the handle Top Gold, TOPGOLD, on all good social networks. Bye for now.